What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video right here on Astros Show. And today we are just gonna talk about next year. Now, I'm literally just gonna sit down and just talk about next year. Let's see what's gonna happen, and let's get into this. So it's been a couple weeks or so since the Astros got eliminated from the postseason, and I've had time to think, and I guess I'm ready to start sharing about next season and hopefully see what the Astros will be like next season in 2019. And right now, all our free agents are out there, and we know who they are. Like, we're losing Marwin, McCann, Maldonado, Evan Gattis, Dallas Keuchel, and Charlie Morton. And there's rumors out there that Lance might be missing 2019. Not sure about anything on that. Nothing is official, but we can always speculate. We're losing Tony Sipp as well out of our bullpen. But the biggest thing I can see and that I think the Astros need to do is sign Marwin Gonzalez back. If we can, Margot is such a big weapon for the Astros. He can play anywhere. He can do anything you ask him, but maybe like catcher or probably catcher's the biggest one he can probably not do. But I'm sure he's Marwin Gonzalez, and I'm sure he can even do that. But that is your biggest sign of the offseason, what you need to do to come back. Now, catchers, we've lost every single catcher right now. Every single catcher of ours is now a free agent. So right now, you know you're not getting McCann back, so your first option is sign Maldonado back. I know some Astros fans were not happy with his performance in the ALCS, but you can see that gun. You can see his determination. He is a great ball player, and I think he could be a great starting catcher. If that doesn't happen, then I could see the Astros listening in on JT Realmuto. I don't know what the Marlins' plans are with him. I know he wants to get out of Miami, but I don't know if they're going to let him do that. So if they cannot get him, then I guess you're going to leave the catching job to Max Stassi or Garrett Stubbs, unless you can go out there and find a free agent on the market. But honestly, there is not many free agents out there. Next off, we do not have our other designated hitter in Evan Gattis. I do not see the Astros signing him back. He was a great ball player throughout since 2015, coming in, getting the Astros back to the postseason, and signing another 2-year deal with the Astros. But who knows? He's a Texas boy. He might sign back with us, but if he doesn't, that designated hitter job goes to Tyler White. And then after that, I mean, we've seen basically anybody DH this year. We've seen Altuve DH, we've seen Correa DH, we've seen Marwin DH, but Marwin might not be with us again. But you've also seen Yuli DH. Tyler could go play first while Yuli DHs. You have so many options in the DH spot. We've even seen Tony Kemp DH, and he could be our backup DH. I mean, you really don't need a really backup DH, but that would be technically your backup DH, because Tony Kemp is a solid hitter, and he gets on base however you want him to get on. Okay, and then, of course, everybody's dream would be Bryce Harper, but, that's not going to happen. I just put that on there because it's like, everybody wants a dream. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. I doubt it. I really don't think the Astros are even going to go after him, since you can see that outfielder's depth chart there, and it is stacked deep along with Kyle Tucker, and you have Derek Fisher as well in that lineup. Plus, you have Miles Straw there. I just put Miles in there just because he was in the postseason, but he could honestly get the opening day job. Who knows? All right, now we go on to the rotation. This is going to be the interesting part, because this was pretty much the season rotation and bullpen for the Astros in 2018. Now we move it on to 2019, and here are all our free agents. We lose Dallas Keuchel, we lose Charlie Morton, we lose Tony Sipp, and McCullers we don't know on his health reasons right now. So with that, our rotation right now would be Verlander and Cole, excluding McCullers because of that injury, but who knows what's going to happen with that. So with that, Garrett Cole would probably go to number 2 spot. I don't think the Astros are going to sign back Keuchel because I feel like he's going to ask for a lot of money and it's just not going to be worth it. If you can sign him back, cool, but right now I have Josh James coming in to this rotation. This rotation, he came in September call-up and he proved himself to even get on the roster for the postseason. So Josh James is a key contender for being in that rotation, and I honestly think he will be in the rotation. Like I said, I don't think the Astros are going to sign back Dallas Keuchel, but if they do, cool, let's sign back Keuchel and keep him in Houston. But if they don't, if he moves on from the Astros, then I could see the Astros looking in on Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin is a strong left-handed pitcher. He will do the job. He's coming back from his prime. I mean, his Diamondbacks career was great. You really haven't heard of him lately, but I think he will get his stride back and he will be a solid left-handed pitcher in that rotation. Now our 5th spot in the rotation. That is up in the air. We could sign Charlie Morton back. He is undetermined. I think it's either retirement or sign back with the Stros. Those are his 2 options, I think, of his career right now. If we sign him back, cool, there's our 5th guy, and we'll see what happens. But also, if we don't sign him back, then I could see the spot going to Colin McHugh. It could go to Brad Peacock, or honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen. We could either go out and sign another guy, or we could pull somebody up like J. Baracus or something like that. You have Corbin Martin down in AA. You've got Framber Valdez that got called up earlier this year. I mean, you have plenty of options as well as the bullpen. I have no idea what he's going to do with that bullpen. We really didn't lose anybody. So, I mean, you still got Colin. You could keep Colin in there. You could keep Brad in there. Plus, you got Presley, Harris, Rondon, Smith, Devo coming back off of all his injuries. And, of course, you got Azuna that we picked up at the deadline. So, right now, that is our pitching. That is our roster right now. Honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen. But I do know the priority for the Stros this offseason is to sign Marwin Gonzalez back. If you don't sign him back, some other team out there will get a prime player, and it's a bad day in the city of Houston if Marwin Gonzalez is not a Stro in 2019. Tell me down below in the comments what you guys think of this, and tell me your thoughts on the 2019 roster. Tell me what you guys think, as well as don't forget to subscribe and for any more Astro news, as well as like this video and share it with anybody that are Astro fans. And that's all I got for you today, guys. And be back here for some more Astros news.